What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's a lovely day. It is 70 degrees and it's feeling like summertime. So I'm gonna enjoy this weather for what it is. I'm headed out finally. Don't know when I'll get a call from my dad, so I have to keep my venturing out to a time frame so I can at least keep an eye on him, but I still get things done. I'm headed out now just to get some errands done. I'm going to go look for a few things to have for the house, trying a few things that are different. It's March now, so I'm trying to look at it as like, because December and January and February have been hell, pardon my French, so I want to do March like it's Happy New Year, so this is starting over for me. So I kind of just need a fresh start in some things, because it's been rough the last few months. And I need a break. And a vacation's not in the works until things can change, but maybe hopefully soon. Trying to have a positive outlook on everything, even though my flesh doesn't want it to have a positive outlook, but I'm trying to grow to have a better outlook on it so that I can see more of a positive outcome from what's to unfold from all of this that's been happening the last few months, because it's been a lot, and cancer's not easy to deal with, because now we are on the precipice of a new part of the journey with his cancer. Because recently we just spent 14 and a half hours in the emergency room. They're running all kinds of tests and blood work and everything, and just for them to tell me that, well, he has to go back to the urology doctor and they have to do a test with them, and they've got to rule this out, and this has got to be diagnosed if it's this, and then this has got to happen. So there's a lot of unknowns at this point as to what route's going to be taken, and then once we know what route needs to be taken is if my dad's going to take the route, because he can say no, and that's a whole nother thing. I've had my coffee today, made it at home. The dad wanted some coffee before I left the house. I made him coffee. Of course, then he thought it was hot chocolate. Very random. And then I had made breakfast, did some scrambled eggs, and cut up some ham, and put some spinach and red peppers, and then I had that all heated up, because he has to take these chemo pills, and he has to wait an hour before he can eat. He has to take that on an empty stomach. So he goes over there to eat and asks me, why has he got spaghetti? And I'm like, that's not spaghetti, that's your breakfast. That's becoming more and more of a normalcy with the memory slips and things like that. Yeah, it's a lot. Cancer has done a number on him and his body and everything else in between. Now, looking at all this, it's like you get a cancer diagnosis and you treat the cancer, then everything you do to treat the cancer may help suppress the cancer, but then it creates other problems. Like with him, he had Lupron injections, and Lupron can exacerbate or extenuate heart problems, and he already had a heart attack where he's had a stent put in. So now he's had another stent put in, so he's got 2 stents now. And then with the fall he had in January, he has now a heart monitor put in. So all that's from the Lupron injections to suppress the prostate hormone, so he can get his prostate cancer undetectable. So now, if he has this, it's because it's a radiation side effect, because of all the radiation treatment. So with 45 radiation treatments, and in looking up what they said the diagnosis could be, looking it up, it said that it can occur within 6 months or longer after a person has had radiation treatments of this sort. So it's just been an eye-opening experience with all this lately, and then of course all of this last few months has been triggering things in me, so God's having me sit down and look at my issues, and I think I touched on this like a video or two in the past where about some emotional abandonment issues that have been coming to the surface. So I'm having to look at all those and deal with those. So with so much that's been going on, I had to put some of it down, but I'm having to pick it back up because back up again with the emotional abandonment, and I need to get that process. But it's also showing me different levels of me putting expectations on people without the evidence of seeing that expectation come into fruition. So I'm now in a journey of evaluating how I have to now learn to guard my expectations until I can see actions supporting the words that are said. Words without actions are going to have to mean nothing until they can be supported. So, and it's hard to get to that point, but it needs to be done. So I'm just going to start working on more of that, is getting that soul healing that I need to do this life better, to do this life for the purpose that God's destined me to be purpose for. Because I have to remind myself I have a purpose. I'm still here for a reason. Whatever that is, still working on it. But He has a purpose and a plan and a destiny that only He knows, and I just have to do my part to continue to walk towards it. Part 2. I thought my blog was going to be over, but I decided to do a part 2. Why not? Dad decided to lay back down, so he ain't gonna go nowhere, end up falling on the floor. So I'm doing a part 2. I'm gonna go to a coffee shop. Apparently I have been sleeping on this one with not sharing it, because I didn't realize I hadn't done a review about it on my channel yet, and I thought I had, but I guess I didn't. So we're gonna go do it. And I know I've been to this coffee shop a couple times with different friends, and we've all enjoyed the coffee, so we're gonna go do that. It was a coffee shop that was shared to us through some friends at work that we met. They were all out of Nebraska. Met some really great people in Nebraska through working through that office, and still connected to quite a few of them, and they're really, really great people, and so glad to have met many of them, and still am. So y'all guys see this, hit me up. Y'all have ways to reach me, y'all know. We are going to Scooters. Scooters Coffee Shop. Yay. To Scooters Coffee Shop. Right there. And there's no sit-in seating. It's all drive-through at Scooters. They have really great coffee selections. Some of my favorites have been the candy bar flavored inspired coffes. So we're gonna get the whole experience here. I love when they say you can scoot on around. Oh, that's new. They do pup cups.
Hi, thank you for choosing Scooters. Would you like to try chocolate chip cookies?
No, thank you. We got the Cinnamon Toast Crunch iced latte. I think it said it's limited edition. I've never seen a cereal inspired one with them. I've seen just the candy bar ones, but I'm gonna give the Cinnamon Toast Crunch one a try from Scooters. It's in Wilson. If anyone's curious. I know a lot of my viewers probably ain't coffee drinkers, but I like coffee. What can I say? Coffee is life. It is for me anyway. So I got the Cinnamon Toast cold foam on it as well. So definitely giving this a little mixy mix. Ooh. Oh yeah. That's good. One thing I like about Scooters is they may be a chain, but their coffee does not taste overly oily. Enjoy the coffee and have the caffeine from it. Not a whole bunch of oil and problems later. This does not have a lot of oil to it. And I appreciate that. So this is the Cinnamon Toast Crunch Latte. It is very, very delicious. So if you have a Scooters near you, check the app. Type in your zip code. If you're in North Carolina like me, as far as I know, Wilson's got one. I think there's one up in Raleigh now, for not 100% on that one. I've never been. I've just been to this one. Their iced coffees are really good. I totally recommend y'all trying them out. So that's my video for this lovely day. You guys be sure to have an amazing week. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.